Hello again, it is Aba Luna, back with part 2 of the Fairies and Fancies coloring process. And the last thing I left off on the last video was talking about her cure fairy fluffs. Thus, I guess I'm still working on right here. But as you can tell, the line art is a lot more smoother right here. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that I went back after I stopped the recording on the last video and redid all the line art from scratch. I just basically traced over my work because I just did not like my shaky hands. My hands have gotten better since I started drawing. Here's a little mini review on like my on the tablet I use, which is the Windows EX Pro, something like that. Like a computer tablet, and it has a pen. I do really like it. I like the fact that it's a computer, but the pen gets really heavy in your hand. So I'm gonna probably buy myself a new tablet, probably the Samsung tablet, and then give this thing to my mom for like Christmas. But I was mentioning how like she was getting new fairy fluffs, making new ones. And in the new ones, they are basically Bat and Philip fairy fluffs. And she released them a little bit before I was done with this. And I saw them and I knew like I needed every single one of them. So I had to add them to the drawing. They are so adorable. I haven't been able to buy one because I'm saving up for a house still. But at the current time, it is 11:41, October 18th now. And currently, in this point of time, it is so close to my closing date for my house that I just am so excited. I'm gonna have my own place with so many rooms. My parents are gonna move in with me. It's a 4-bedroom house and such, but that is the main reason why I haven't been able to buy anything of leisure, quote unquote leisure stuff, because of me having to save for my closing fees. And I've been wanting these adorable Bat and Phillips. They're just like, they speak to my soul. I am a very cutesy but dark aesthetic type of gal, and just seeing them is like a dream come true. Honestly, I want them so bad. And thankfully, they're not gonna disappear. They're in the line forever. So my biggest fear was like I wasn't gonna be able to get them before Halloween ended. But she has announced that these are gonna stay in her line forever. So like, yay! I'm gonna have them. And since she can only do so much because she's a single artist, which I understand, she announced that her next restock will be for newcomers only. So I won't be able to get them this round, but I'm fine with that now, knowing that they will be here forever. So I will get them whenever I can. I'm so happy. The fur on the Phillips and the Bats, I believe, are coarser, so I try to show that with their fur lines being a little bit more jagged than the rest of them. And then I started laying down all my base colors. You probably already saw that, but I talk a lot. So anyway, me here putting down all my base colors, still not knowing how to color for shit, but I basically copied a bunch of the fairy fluffs he's made before. Like the ones I thought were super cute are the ones I use. At this time, she didn't have that many colors for the Phillips and the Bats, so I only used what she has posted at that time back in August-ish. So here I am, trying my best to color to fix every little mistake that I wanted to fix, as I did not like the way I did their mouths and their eyes and everything, so I kept redoing my work. My poor line art in the middle of me just trying to color. I've gotten so much better at not doing this nowadays. I am so proud of myself for that, at least. But even so, I still mess up to this day where like I really don't like this. I've also, instead of using raster layers, I started using vector. They're the most easiest thing to erase and clean up. So I highly recommend anybody, if you are a super new or messy drawer like I am, use vector layers. Unless you don't like them, understandable. Everybody has their thing. Vector layers are my thing. I do rasterize everything when I'm done with them because I want to be able to go in and fix things like manually sometimes, make it easier on myself. But if not, vector layers are super cool. They're super neat. I like them. Regardless, here I am fixing everybody's faces, fixing everybody's little hands too, I think. But mostly their faces, as I kept looking at my reference photos that I kept for my fairy fluffs, and they look kind of strange. So there's that. They look really, really off, like from the reference photos I had. So I wanted to fix them all. So yeah, I am doing that. Not much has truly happened. August, September through October. Not much has really happened, but except for it's almost the end of October and now almost November. Crazy. Super crazy. Time can go by super fast, and now I'm just excited that October is close. Even though my closing date is October 30th, I can't move in until after November 9th because the current owner of the house doesn't close on his new house until November 9th. So I gotta wait until he leaves the house for me to finally go in and settle in with my husband and everything. So there's that. I made so many fairy fluffs for this drawing. This was my most like advanced drawing to date. I really wanted it to look super neat. I tried to my best to keep improving every single time I did a drawing because I really needed to improve. I wanted to first I wanted to get my line art down. That way I could express my line art the way I do it in real life, like just on pen and pencil on paper. I just couldn't. Now I can. It's gotten so much easier to deal with it. But coloring has always been the bane of my I will always say that. Maybe one day I'll finally understand layers, colors, shadows, highlights a lot better. But until then, I will just try my best to improve. Also, this rabbit, that little orange thing on her shoulder, it's called a drabbit in her fairy line. Basically a resin, cute little resin figure. Pretty sure it's made out of resin. And I noticed in a different fan art of hers that someone also used the same drabbit color as this one. And when I saw that, I almost changed the color, but by the time I had finished my drawing, I already realized like, oh, someone used the same drabbit in a different fan art. Like, meh. Now knowing that, I probably would have made the drabbit a different color, but oh well, whatever. It don't matter too much. So hopefully, well, she did like it. She did like the drawing. She thought it was really neat. So yeah, she is really good at responding to her DMs. She likes interacting with fans. If you're like older though, I feel very awkward. I understand her like when she's very like serious about children talking to adults because our kids. I feel very awkward when kids talk to me. Although most of my following is in their teen years, like 15, and then they're older. Gosh, I hope you didn't hear that. I've gotten a new cat. We've named her Scully, and my other cat is absolutely scared of her, so she always tries to run away from her. But if you heard that crashing sound, that was my cat running away, jumping up on my desk and dropping everything. Again. She can be such a drama queen, honestly. But everything is going smoothly. I tried my absolute best to get highlights and everything down. I just nowadays I kind of, if I don't keep doing the same things I was doing before, like the highlighting, the shadowing, I'll forget it and start doing it my very old fast way. Because I'm very I guess I'd like to do things super fast in a sense. Like I want it done now and now, so I do things. I don't take my time when it comes to coloring and shading, which I should if I wanted to look the way I wanted to. So now I am taking more time on shading and coloring, but it's still kind of meh. I need to figure out which type of blending layer is the best, or what type of colors is best for shading and how to do it correctly. Anyway, how much there's not much I have to talk about. I don't remember what show I was watching at the time. Probably Sabrina. I already spoke about Sabrina months ago. So I also talked about Beast. Yeah. I made some Beastars OCs. That's how much. And I watched some other shows, but I'm saving those conversations for videos because I just have like 10 videos I need to record a voiceover for. So I'm trying to not run out of topics. I'm trying not to run out of topics too quickly talk about. That way I have something to talk about during these voiceovers. Unless you guys prefer silent videos, just with some basic music in the background. I do like hearing people talk, so if you guys want leave any feedback, go ahead and do that in the comments. Hello. Yeah, not much has happened. Not that much. Oh, I switched up the colors of a few of them to make them match better. I didn't want too many colors to repeat themselves and to clash. I tried my best to fix that. Because the only fill up I saw at the time was a red one. And I have a red moth boy. So I made them blue instead. So that was that. I'll be quiet for a second while I collect my thoughts. Anyways, I did watch like a bunch of anime and like in the background. Oh, I recently rewatched like parts of Bleach. I literally just skipped all the filler. I really liked the show. Bleach was my favorite shonen back when I really watched just specifically shonen anime. I watch any type of anime nowadays, but shonen was my favorite for the longest time just because it was fun, but I am picky about my shonen. They can't be too tropey because obviously I get bored. Bleach was my favorite at the time. Now I do prefer One Piece. I need some water. But it was neat watching it again. I didn't finish watching it just because I started watching other stuff instead. Like newer stuff like The Promised Neverland. And I started watching some more of JoJo's Golden Wind. I am a dub. I like doing multiple things, so I watch them in dub. My number one thing is usually drawing during watching or folding clothes. That is that. I'm not sure if I have anything planned today. I do kind of want to go to have some like tickets, some coupons at Hot Topic. I want to get some discounted plushies. They're starting to look so cute now. I was trying my best to get the glitter look and the wings in the resin that she uses for them. It's like I couldn't understand how to do that, how to make them look shiny and look like they're like resiny. I did manage to do like layer rings and stuff, but this took so long to color just because there are just so many little creatures flying around, taking up color space, and I had to color. They're usually not that hard. Well, at least for me, it's not that hard to color and shade, but that's because I don't take my time, and now I'm trying to take my time. Like, I don't even understand basic cell shading. I just don't understand shading or coloring. I'm trying my best. I'm absolutely trying my best to get better. There's that. Glad we're almost done. This was a much longer video, because it just took so long. 20 minutes long. Gosh darn. But almost done. Got 4 minutes left to talk about stuff. Y'all can leave me right now art recommendations if you want in the comments, because I'm running out of things I want to draw. So I can draw anything that you guys recommend. It can be NSFW or just any like person that you like, or even yourself if they have an Instagram handle. Then you can leave that there and I can draw you too. It might not look the way you want it, because I'm currently trying to draw like my anime style and get that better. So I'm trying to just better my own art. 17 minutes. Oh my gosh, 3 more minutes to go. Holy crud. I'm just glad that this drawing at the time was my better one when it came to coloring and shading. I tried painstakingly to color in the line art. I now know a better way to color it. I tried both the Gaussian blur and upping the saturation, and also just making it a multiply layer. I'm not so sure how much I like those two. Maybe I'll just find a different lighter black to make us my line art color. So there's that. And I took so long to color back then. I don't take as much as I need to now. I do need to take longer coloring, which some of my coloring videos will be a lot longer than I intend them to. But I need to really learn how to color. My failed background. I forgot that. I did try to make my background like pretty neat, a nice like foresty one, and then I just couldn't understand how to make it look decent, so I just scratched that idea, made it a basic one, make it look kind of almost like a sticker. And yeah, that's all for now. Don't have much else to talk about. So I hope you liked the video. Like if you liked it, unlike if you didn't, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope you have a great day. Follow me on my socials if you feel like it. So that's all. Thank you and bye.